Hey, it's Faye. Don't mind the red tint on my finger. First world problems, and also I had a panic attack because it almost stained my braces. By the way, I do have braces. I know some people are like, why does she talk like that? I know it's a little bit hard to tell, but it's there. Finally, you guys been asking me to try out Banish. Banish actually reached out to me like last month. They were willing to sponsor this video if I tried out the products and it gave an honest review. I agreed and I was like, you know what? It's time. This needling system has really been helping my skin as well. So I'm really excited to share my experience I had with it within these couple of weeks. Banish actually sent me a good set of their products, and I just want to say that a lot of their products are naturally made. They ship US and internationally. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I do this. The first step is to sanitize. Take some rubbing alcohol. As you can see, I've been using it quite some, so I have like a little bit left. Always sanitize it before and after. I have two masks here, the activated charcoal mask and the pumpkin enzyme mask. It's kind of hard to say that all in one with my braces. Usually before I start needling, I like to do the whole mask shebang. I want to detox and pamper my skin before I start needling, because once you start needling, you can't use masks or like creams or anything after. I go in between these masks, but for today, I'm gonna go with the pumpkin mask. Don't worry, you can go ahead and use the charcoal mask if you want to concentrate more on your pores. This is how the mask looks like. It's very slimy, and yes, it is pumpkin. Just like that. Love the smell of this. It smells like pumpkin pie. I had a phase when I was in high school where I really liked pumpkin pie. Yes. So usually you can put this all over your face, but I like to focus it on the areas that I need it the most. Now I wait. And just like that, you're ready to go. So I wiped it off, and just to let you know, the first time I tried this, I freaked out a little bit because I thought it stained my face orange. You just have to use a little bit of pressure when you're rubbing it off and wiping it off. Take this big thing. You can store this in the fridge before you use it, but I didn't do that because I personally just like this pore smasher is to help reduce the size of your pores and minimize them a little bit, well, at least the appearance of them. I think I need to use it more, to be honest, than just 2 or 3 times a week. It doesn't damage your skin or anything, so don't worry about that. I do like to spray a little bit, just a little bit of vitamin C on my face before I start pore smashing. Yeah, mine's a little loud. It's so cooling. It feels so good. So after that, I go in between these two, and it's time to start the needling process. This is a little bit more concentrated. So around the areas that you might have more active acne that you don't want to go on. For example, this little buddy right here, budding out. Again, right on my chin, you see active acne or like a pimple or 2 or 3 or 4. This pen helps in very concentrated areas, so you want to focus a little bit more. I do recommend them in tighter areas. So I'm going to soak this in rubbing alcohol because I'm not going to use it anymore. Here is the bad boy of the show. So I recommend to use this more so on bigger areas where you're scarring. So what I'm going to do is start rolling in one direction and then lifting it up and changing it in a different direction after like 4 or 5 strokes. Here, lift it up. Here, lift it up. You don't want to drag your skin. You want to make sure you lift in between because that can cause some serious damage. And then you want to change directions. I add a little bit more pressure in each time because my skin is thick. Here. You don't want to suddenly like switch directions and it's just gonna like drag your skin. So what you're doing is creating micro needle holes. Basically, it's going to trigger your skin to think, oh freak, you messed up, like something's wrong with your skin, you have open wounds now, even though they're really micro dots. I need to repair you. So then your skin's going to boost and build more collagen fibers to reduce your scars. And then later when we apply the oil and the vitamin C serum, it's just going to have a better way of getting into your skin deeply underneath your skin as well. And it's going to speed the process of, you know, scar reducing, especially since vitamin C is very good for scars. But you know, sometimes just applying vitamin C on top of your scars, it's not gonna do much because they're scars and there's really no way of that vitamin C going into your scars and, you know, underneath and around your scars to heal it up besides just laying on top of them. What if your scar is a little bit deeper than that? And trust me, all scars are a little bit deeper than just the surface. The Banisher stamp is going to create little micro needle channels and get the vitamin C where it needs to go. So this is the second to last step for me. I take this oil, don't let it have contact with direct sunlight. I just like to take 1 or 2 drops and then just stipple it like this on top of the areas that I needled. Last step, I'm gonna spray vitamin C on my face. Get in, girl, get in. Also, this is natural with no parabens and no sulfates, so that is a plus in my book. That is it. That is the process that I go through with the Banish. Keep in mind, you can't use your regular skincare after this. That's why I really recommend you to use one of those masks before you do this. Again, I'm gonna leave the link down below for you guys to try it out if you want to. Let's keep up with each other's progress. I would love to see your progress as you go as well, and I can share my personal progress with you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more if you want to. Until next time, I'm sending love. Bye.